Hello and welcome to or back to my channel. Today's video, I wanted to discuss a character that has been hinted at and shown in panels as a background character, but finally might be getting their debut as a main character in the story, and could even be the key to defeating PXG in the Neo Egoist League arc. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. We are on our way to 200 subscribers and really close, so please consider subscribing. It would be very much appreciated. Alright, well, before we discuss how I think Kiyora will play a factor into the PXG match, let's first get an introduction into his character. We first meet Kiyora after the second selection, since he was a part of the second team to clear alongside Chigiri, Nagi, Baru, and Setetsu. And this already indicates that Kiyora is a character that we should have our eye on, since the author could have easily put a character that we were already familiar with as the final fifth person, like with having Setetsu on the team as well, but he decided to make it Kiyora so readers would be drawn to his character on the team since he is the most unfamiliar person. It also indicates that there is something about his performance in the 4v4 match that made strong players such as Chigiri, Nagi, and Baru and Setetsu pick him as their final player when they had the most options to pick from. Since we know that these players prioritize the best player over anything else, since Nagi even told Bachira that he didn't want to pick him as their fifth player to clear the second selection during their match against Rin, since at that point he was having a poor performance, even though Bachira was the character that they were the most familiar with. So that means Kiyora must have impressed at least the majority of the team to have been picked by them. Also, if you're wondering how I know that Kiyora was the final person picked and not the fourth person, we have a brief moment in the background of one of the panels where Nagi, Chigiri, and Baru are talking to Isagi, and we see Setetsu introducing Kiyora to Bachira, where he says that he was the fourth person picked while Kiyora was the fifth person that got picked. Which also, side note, this means that we will learn even more about Kiyora in the Nagi spinoff since it is already in the second selection, so we will see exactly what about Kiyora's performance made him be picked. After this, we don't know much about Kiyora besides that he is one of the substitutes for the Blue Lock 11, and we wouldn't really see his character again until the Neo Egoist League arc, where he's joined the Bastard team and we see him training with the other players, but he will remain on the bench for all the matches so far in this arc. But during chapter 230, we finally got a hint of him joining, since once Corona cannot come in, Noah sees that the most logical person to bring in would be Kiyora, since he has the best overall members, and while he does not end up playing, I'm pretty sure that the author put this scene here to let readers know that we will soon be seeing Kiyora play, specifically in the PXG match, which is the last match for the Bastard team. So how exactly do I think that Kiyora will be a key player to defeating PXG if Bastard has a chance of winning against them? Well, it's no secret that PXG will be the hardest team to beat. Assuming that Bastard wins their match against Ubers, Noah will probably realize that Izaki was right to bring in Hiyori. So for the next match, he could possibly do less of a logical starting lineup based on members and do something more unconventional in order to have a chance against PXG. Since at this point, PXG will know their starting lineup pretty well from footage, since it hasn't changed up too much since the beginning, and they could create a solid strategy against their team. And that's where Kiyora would come in, since Izagi himself said that Kiyora is strong enough to be a starter, plus he would be a player unknown to the PXG team, making him a wild card in their eyes, and having the biggest advantage over them, since they would have no footage of his playstyle from prior matches, and wouldn't even suspect him of playing, since due to Bastard's philosophy of being logical and rational, they would not think the Bastard team would play like this, and could catch them off guard with Kiyora's presence, at least for the first half. But how exactly will Kiyora play with the team? Well, in the latest chapter, I thought Hiyori's word choice of saying that him playing on the field would be like there are two Izakis playing was interesting, as well as Noah saying that due to Kiyora's skill sets, he is the perfect replacement for Corona. So this makes me think that like how Corona supports Izaki's strategies and ideas, that is what Kiyora could be for Hiyori, since Hiyori is a playmaker. I think having this aggressive and unpredictable lineup like this is exactly what bachira needs against a team like PXG, since if they just play how they were playing in the other matches, then PXG will just see it coming and will have an easier time shutting them down with all the strong players that they have. Kiyora will most likely be playing the PXG match anyways, since he has a storyline with Karasu and needing to get his passion fully back. So having Kiyota to support his playmaking so Corona can support Izaki's visions would make the team even better. Of course, what could simply happen is that Corona is just too hurt from the PXG match to participate in the PXG match, so then Kiyota is his replacement. But I would personally love to see all 4 players on the field at once, and that would be much more interesting. Anyways, that is the end of this video. I just wanted to have a quick discussion about how I think Kiyota will play a big factor in the PXG match and would even be a key player. So let me know what you think. Do you think that what I said will come true? Do you think that Kiyota won't even play at all in the upcoming match? I'm open to all discussions, so please comment your thoughts down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe as well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!